Hey everyone, welcome back to Bear's Workshop. Today's video we're going to do a quick little Lucid and Nikola update over the last couple weeks and what's going on. Stock price is down. I want to share my thoughts on why. I think probably most of you guys know this and agree, but hey, I just want to share with you what I've got in my head right here. So Nikola over the last 2 weeks, going back to January 14th, was sitting at 10.04. Now we're sitting at 7.48. So that is a decrease in about 25%. So is there something new going on? Some negative press? There's actually nothing besides the typical FUD guys on YouTube. There's been nothing related to Nikola, but positive news. So what's going on? Why is this all positive and everything's going down? Well, let's see. The Trevor Milton saga is just about over with. The only thing remaining is Milton's trial, which won't help the stock price when that happens, but it will close out all the legal issues. So those will be gone. Yeah, and that would be great. So what does Nikola got going on? They got new letters of intent indicating growing interest in the zero-emission trucks that they have. So they have letters of intent from Saya, from Covenant. They got Hennef right at the end of last year. Those are anywhere from 50 to 100 trucks with a couple of test trucks to start off with. So that's great news. They have the eligibility for the California EV incentives, and that could be like $120,000 a truck. So that's pretty fantastic. Also, that's going to definitely help with people purchasing, not leasing, because it's probably got something against leasing in there. I won't be surprised. Nikola's also secured a second battery supplier to ensure that they have batteries, which are smart. But the only thing they got to worry about is having enough chips. If they have enough chips, they should be able to get through their supply constraints. That might happen. And Kim Brady has talked about that. He's talked about phase one is just about finished. Capacity is going to be about 2,400-ish when that's completed, and that's nearly done, probably be done by the end of February. We have to worry about the supply constraints just because that the production line can make 2,400 trucks doesn't mean it will. They have to have the orders, of course, and then they also have to have the supplies. And the chip shortage will be the one thing that they're probably going to be short of. They've covered themselves for batteries, so that's good. Phase two is expected to start within a few months, and will be done by next year, probably end of next year, and I'll bring the capacity up to 20,000 trucks. So all they got to do is sell them, and they're going to be pushing along just fine. The fuel cell truck, that progress is looking real good. Even though Nikola hasn't said it, everything looks really good. Sandy Monroe liked it. They're actually shipping them out to customers for testing. So that's really good news on the fuel cell line. They also need to get the hydrogen stations built up, but they have partners that are going to be working on things like that. The earnings call is going to be February 24th. Don't expect a lot of revenue, but it will be the start of revenue, which is definitely progress, and that's revenue that will not stop because they're going to keep selling trucks. And there was an article from Seeking Alpha. I'll put that link in the description. You can read that. It talks about a lot of things that I just said about what's going on with Nikola. So let's talk about Lucid. Lucid was at 42.22 about 2 weeks ago on the 14th of January. It finished yesterday at 27.15. That's down a little bit over 35%. That's not good news. But Lucid has only had good news coming out. They've announced that they're moving into the European market. They announced that earlier this month. And they believe that they're going to produce 20,000 cars this year. That means that they need to produce about 56 cars a day. They're not doing that right now, but as they scale up, they're going to be able to achieve that goal. So what happened with Lucid in the bad news? Well, really nothing. It was just something, there was nothing specific to the company. Just like with Nikola, there was nothing. So both Lucid and Nikola got caught up in a sell-off of EV companies. Tesla lost 24%. Here, let me show you this. Tesla's down 24% since the 14th of January. We've got NIO. They were down from the 14th. They're down, how much? 32%. And then you got Rivian from the 14th. They're down 29%. Both companies, as well as many others, are taking losses based on rising interest rates, inflationary costs, and then you've got the Russian-Ukraine potential conflict, amongst other world issues. So all these things are playing a factor into this, but it really has nothing to do with the vehicles themselves, as long as they are able. There hasn't been any news. So that's really a good thing, because this is just people getting scared and selling. So don't get scared and don't sell. If you believe in these companies, stick with them. As far as Lucid goes, the phase 2 and 3 build out is moving along very rapidly. The first few months was an enormous amount of grading and foundation work, and you really couldn't see much. Now that that's complete, they're starting to raise steel, and there's been tons of progress. The warehouse is going to have all the steel and the roof decking done within the next 3 months. The south structure will probably also be done around the same time, and then there's other buildings and structures that will follow up. The money is plentiful, and progress is imminent with Lucid. Lucid has their Q4 earnings report on February 21st. They'll be announcing their first car revenue, which is exciting. I think investors are more concerned with deliveries. I'm not going to get too caught up with production and deliveries. They're a startup company. This is their first couple of weeks making these cars. I think that the numbers don't matter so much as what matters is that they're producing them and they're continuing to produce them. So what's going to matter more is Q1. Q4, they're probably playing a little bit of catch up. I think they probably did make the 500 cars, at least 500 cars, but they did not get them delivered. The Q1 report is what I think is going to matter a lot. That is going to be now that they're starting to ramp up, because you're going to know if they have not put out several thousand cars by the end of Q1, that's going to be a problem as far as getting to 20,000 cars before the end of the year, because they're going to have too much catch up to do. So as long as supply constraints are not an issue, I do see the ramping up being very doable, and I think that they'll be able to get this done. So that's my recap of Lucid and Nikola for this weekend. I just wanted to reach out to everybody and touch base with them on what I think's going on. So I think it's all good stuff. I'm not worried about the stock price right now. Any extra coin that I have is going to go into Nikola and Lucid right now at these prices, because I think these prices are great. But don't take this as financial advice, because I am not a financial advisor. I am here for entertainment purposes only. I swear. All right. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. You guys got any questions or comments? Put them down in the comments. If you like the video, you know what to do. Hit that like button. And you can follow us on Twitter at Bears Workshop, where we always throw up some pictures that we might get during our flyovers. We got some good pictures the other day of the Nikola truck driving down the road, and we've seen plenty of nice pictures of Lucids also. So, good seeing you. Till next time, bye-bye.